back to Regular Guys Outdoors. I'm Chris.
And I'm Jeff. We just left Wisconsin yesterday afternoon, about 1400, and now we're heading out to North Carolina to hunt with Phil.
We're going to try to make it to Mount Airy, North Carolina tonight, and we should be hunting by tomorrow afternoon. Hey, Phil.
Hey, Chris, you guys finally made it. How was the trip down?
Oh, it's pretty good. You save us some deer?
I saved you some deer and I ordered some great weather. It should be a good week.
So shortly after arriving, we jumped into some stands and started hunting. It wasn't too long before this guy tried to cross the lane I was in. I gave him a mat and he froze. I had to get the camera on. I had to give him another mat to get him to freeze. Mat. And I finally got him. First night out, and I just shot a buck in the lane. I shot a couple deer in last year. Holy smokes. First deer in North Carolina here for this trip. I'm going to drag him out and see if I can wait for a doe.
So I didn't see anything first night, but second night, or second morning, we get up early and we head out to the stands, and I switched my place on Phil's request. I did argue with him a little bit, wanted to go to the original stand, but I'm glad I listened to Phil because he was right. I nailed a 6-point, came in hot on the chase for a doe, and as usual, the camera didn't work out for me, and so I don't have that one on film.
One day we're going to figure out how he can work a gun and a camera at the same time. He does his best work without a camera going.
That's right, it's my kryptonite.
Jeff shot about a minute ago, and he says he's got a buck down. We haven't even been here 24 hours, and we're both on the board. I tell you what, if I don't jump right out of my stand and go see what Jeff did, he'll have that thing quartered down before I get over there. Well, what'd you do, Jeff?
Shot a deer. He was eating the squirrel's corn. Told him not to, but he didn't listen.
Well, that's just not nice of him.
I gotta get after it, but the hose is frozen because he got a little gut shot in there. Not proud of it, but
real nice sixer there. I get to bug Jeff. Hey, Jeff, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing it that way? Jeff, what are you doing?
I shot him in the guts.
What are you doing?
Guts, I deserve that, Chris.
That night we went to a completely different farm, and I had this doe and fawn come in. Single doe, single fawn. It's not even a question. I'm not going to shoot, so I just sat and watched them. A little while later, this doe came in, I watched her for about 5 minutes. She's by herself. I got a doe tag. So I was a little scared at first because I couldn't find where she was. I wasn't finding any sign, but that's where she jumped from, and I've got some blood. A lot of blood right here. So I'll go track her. All right, I got my sign right there. There's a deer trail right here, and I see her right through there. It's a wonder she went anywhere. Just shot another buck here in North Carolina. He came out on my right at about 50 yards or so, just standing broadside. It's sprinkling out, so we'll go get him taken care of.
How much gas?
2 tanks? 2 tanks coming down? 3 tanks.
How many?
Filled it up and then filled it up and then 1-2 stops. Yeah. And it'll be even better once I get that motor tuned.
Okay.
They said be careful.
I mean, yeah, he was like probably 25 yards away from me. And I saw a doe and
God.
I saw 2 does. What?
So you saw a bunch of deer.
4.
Or backstrap.
Thank you.
Sweet meat. That's it. What'd you do that come off of?
Chris?
Chris, is that sweet meat or tenderloin?
That is sweet meat, and that is off of the 6-point. Thanksgiving 6-point.
That's a big piece of, a big tenderloin.
Friday, you can hunt it off.
So this morning I'm on a different farm. I'm on the farm I got the doe the previous night, but I'm on a different stand. I see this little spike come out and he wanders around a little bit, heads back in the woods. Then all of a sudden out of nowhere I see this doe and fawn out, and again it's a single doe, single fawn. It could be the same one, so they're off limits, they're gonna walk. The mama goes back into the woods, fawn stays out eating on the beans. She comes back out, she eats, she moves off to another direction. The fawn finally follows her in. It was about 20 minutes of just watching them, so that was pretty cool. Then that night we go back to that same farm, but I'm on a different stand, and at 5 o'clock I see something moving down the lane. Wouldn't you know it? Turkey vulture.
So after a few days of not seeing anything, I'm sitting back here in the back stand last day, and I see something coming in on the side, and then is it a blue heron or an egret or a sandhill crane? I don't know. If you guys know what it is, give us a heads up. But this bird comes in and hangs around for a little while, and then he decides to do a little hunting of his own, and he's more successful today than I am. So good for him.
At least somebody closed out the last day.
At least someone did.
These two clips show the flood line where Hurricane Matthew flooded the area.
So that's going to bring the North Carolina Hunt 2016 to an end. And we had some success. We had a good time. And look forward to seeing what next year has to bring.
Thanks for watching.